And reaction is running high to this historic shift in American politics.
13 WHAM's Jackie Napier is live from a rally that's about to begin just a short time from now. Jackie, good evening.
Good evening to both of you. As Democratic leaders are voicing their support for Vice President Harris, local Republican leaders are saying the sudden withdrawal of President Biden is anti-democratic.
You're not going to see something like this happen probably in the balance of our lifetime.
Congressman Joe Morelle is praising President Joe Biden's decision to not seek re-election this November. Morelle represents Monroe County and the northeast portion of Orleans County in New York's 25th congressional district.
I believe it's most prudent to turn our attention to the future and decide on the future we want for our nation and for our families. And I believe this future starts with Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee for president.
Morelle says Biden's decision exemplifies a commitment to Democratic principles. However, Monroe County Republican Chairman Patrick Riley says the Democratic Party is silencing its primary voters and forcing President Biden off the ticket.
We've seen the decline of Joe Biden on television for going back quite some time now. So, it's really not a surprise that they made this change. And I think Kamala Harris is always going to be that first person they go to if this was where we ended up. But I would not say that decision is final. There are notably several key Democrats who have not yet come out supporting her.
Both Morelle and Riley confirmed there's an intense focus on campaigning efforts as the countdown clock for the presidential election nears 100 days.
This is now a sprint to Election Day. 3.5 months in a presidential campaign is the blink of an eye. Usually Americans, they may not want to be subjected to 2 years plus of campaigning, but that's usually what they're subjected to.
As Republicans, we're putting a real focus on making sure we increase voter turnout, that people get civically engaged and actually cast that ballot.
I'm here at Washington Square Park, where a rally of support for Vice President Harris is about to begin. Now, the 13 elected delegates from Monroe County have voiced their unanimous support for Vice President Harris as the Democratic nominee. Live in downtown Rochester, Jackie Napier, 13 WHAM News.